All right. So on this episode of Retro Wednesdays, we are taking a look at Gremlins 2, which is a Sunsoft game, which means it's probably awesome. And it's a 90s game, which is also an indicator that it might actually be good for a change. I don't know much about this. I never really played it that much. I watched the shit out of the movies, though, so I can at least talk about that. Do you have any gameplay experience with this one, Brett?
Nope. I remember the movies. This game, I've played a couple times, but I definitely didn't have it.
You want to go
back
first?
then.
You go first.
I've played it before, so maybe you ought to.
All right, I'll try it out. It looks pretty good. I mean, the cutscenes.
I do know it's Sunsoft, and the music is good, and the graphics are pretty good. So
yeah, it's Gizmo. Dude, that guy looks amazing.
Sunsoft is pushing the limits.
This is back when it was good. All right, you gotta jump and you gotta attack. Whoa. Wow, this feels a lot like Blaster Master, and I know that's a Sunsoft game.
Yeah, I imagine they just reused the engine.
Yeah, very similar. Oh, fuck. How am I supposed to know that? Did I die? Did that cost me a life?
It costs you a heart, I think.
Whoa, what the fuck? So far, I'm not a huge fan of this attack.
Well, don't worry, it doesn't get any better.
Oh boy. Shit.
I found a lot of times in this game, avoidance is the best.
It seems like it. Like, I don't even know why I'm doing this.
One day I will beat Abadox. I've been practicing. And
Oh shit. What's that?
I don't know. And Abadox taught me that not every enemy on the screen needs to be shot. In fact, a big part of that game is not shooting the enemies because they will cause problems.
Yeah, I feel like playing a lot of these retro games has taught me that. Is that I'm so used to that little kid sort of mentality. Okay.
This is like an invincibility.
Okay, I was about to say.
Doesn't last very long.
Yeah. But that's one of the things I've learned when I'm playing retro games is that I still get into that mentality of I must kill everything on the screen. Now can I jump it? That's like the floor, right? Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because I never thought of it, but that is not clear. Like, all
Yeah,
the
that's
black
why I
parts
didn't
are-
realize it. Come on now.
Space players going off.
Hey guys, check this out. Nothing? Thanks.
My brother really likes this movie.
Yeah, I watched this movie a lot.
memorabilia everywhere. I've only seen it a few times. I remember when it came out, but I didn't watch it very often.
Would you
would
how
think I would.
would you categorize it as a horror movie or those spikes are definitely straight out of Blaster Master.
That's what I'm saying is that I don't remember the movie enough to say either way.
I've always thought of it as a comedy more than a horror movie. I mean, there's still some pretty creepy parts, but I never looked at it like it's terror-inducing. What was your like when you were young? What was your sort of like horror movie that like you remember when you first saw it? It just like traumatized you.
Well, the first movie that really scared the shit out of me was Dark Crystal.
I've seen
First
that.
scene
Yeah,
in
I've
Dark Crystal where the guy crumbles.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
When I was young, that scared me so much I wouldn't watch it. And I'm not really sure why. Because I remember watching again and thinking that it wasn't that scary.
Sometimes just things happen, like you get caught up in the moment and like it just scared, like something just clicks with you and you're just terrified. And then you watch it again, you're like, I don't know why I even cared.
What about you? What was your...
The very first one when I was a little kid was, I remember this really distinctly, but my mom, I lived right near my elementary school, and my mom went for a parent-teacher conference and was like, I'm only gonna be gone for half an hour, so she left me alone. I was in like, 5th grade. It wasn't like I was like a toddler or anything. I mean, I was young, but whatever. She's like, I'm gonna be gone for an hour and dad will be home, blah, blah, blah. So it happened to be mischief night when the conference happened. So NBC was still showing the original Halloween on TV, and I remember that movie just scared me to death. Like I literally barricaded myself in my bedroom that night because I was so scared.
Really?
Yeah, I was terrified.
Was there a specific part of the movie?
No, there's just like, it was just the voyeuristic sort of part of it, of like those scenes that there's that one scene that still kind of creeps me out where Laurie's home and she looks outside the window and like Mike Myers is there like in the laundry, and then she like, it cuts back to her and then cuts back to where he was and he's gone. I don't know, for some reason it just creeped the shit out of me for some reason. I got a Q-tip, bro. Clean them games. Get my shit all clean. But yeah, I still remember, like, I locked myself in my bedroom. I was so scared. Plus, like, it looked like kind of like my neighborhood and everything.
Yeah,
I don't know, it was terrifying. I was so scared. Scared the bejesus out of me.
That's some graphics, man.
I'm telling you, this is like Super Nintendo level. I'm totally blown away with how well animated it is, too. Now I'm depressed. Alright, well, I got out of the first stage, so... Whoa, now I'm bobbing nut puffs. Suck my lint.
Can't really think of any other horror movies that really got me. It was more of... Because basically my parents bought me all the movies that I watched.
Yeah.
And my dad... I don't know what it is. I mean, I never really thought about it until recently. My dad had a certain genre of movies and games he would get me. So it was always like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies and like any kind of game with like guns and like combat.
Yeah.
So my first Nintendo games were Contra, Jackal, Ninja Gaiden, like, all action games. And then the movies I used to watch were like Alien, Terminator, Total Recall, Rambo 3. What's that movie?
That was a good movie. I remember, was it Rambo 3? Yeah, it was Rambo 3. My parents, my grandparents, I mean, had a Betamax VCR. I wish I still had it. I would totally buy it. But, sorry. They, one day my dad was like, we can go to the movie store and rent a movie. I rented Rambo 3. And we went to the beach that day. My grandparents lived down the shore. Shit. Getting ripped. But,
You said down the shore. I can't believe you said that.
sorry.
That's a non-shore term.
Just used to saying it. I don't know. I'm used to hearing it so much. But, super long story short, that is already too long. But I remember we went to the beach that day, and then we came back, and I was like, Dad, can we please watch this movie? I'm so excited about it. It's Rambo. Oh my god, dude, I'm fucking up. But there you go, Dixna. But I went to watch it, and my dad lasted through the opening credits and then fell asleep. And that's what I remember. I remember looking over and being so excited that I'm watching it, and then my dad being out cold, and I was like, what the hell, dude? It's Rambo. How can you sleep through this? It's so loud. I had a movie a couple of years ago that scared the shit out of me as a young adult. And I don't know why, because now I watch it and it's not that scary, but it's just creepy. And it's The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I remember it. Oh my god, you probably would be like, this movie's stupid. But I watched it and I got done and it was like super late at night and I watched it by myself and I was so freaked out. And I remember getting done watching it and I was like, dude, I gotta go to church. I'm like, this is not happening to me. I don't know why. There's something about it that freaks you out. I think the thing that freaks you out about it, and, you know, spoiler alert for the 4 people that are gonna watch this, the movie talks all the time about 3 a.m. and being woken up at 3 a.m. And because they say it so much, it like gets into your head. And then usually after you watch it, you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's just like, holy shit, it's like real. And I don't know, it's like this little subtle thing that they managed to do that it just scares the shit out of you.
3 a.m.?
Yeah. Because they talk about, like, the whole movie's about, like, this person who's possessed, right?
Yep.
And, they always talk about it, like, when they talk about the whatever's possessing them, they talk about they wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and they think they smell something burning. So, like, of course, because they say that over and over again in the movie, that's exactly what you do as a person. You just, like, that's just your thought process.
Right.
Do you ever get health back in this game? Not to talk about the
I
game.
don't remember.
Those are from, those cables are from Batman. Remember level 2?
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're from.
Man, fuck that guy. That guy's bullshit. Jump on the platform. Fucking no.
That's what I'm saying, like, it was written by someone who's like, well, if you calculate the frame rate and then divide by 37, obviously, you can figure out a way to avoid damage by actively forwarding your guard.
Right.
Too extreme.
Whoa.
Yo, you're learning all the tricks. You're playing defense
It's
now.
all about safe spots. Abadox is safe spot city. It's crazy. Every boss is a pushover. It's just, it's getting to the boss that's the hard part.
Yeah. I'm thinking of Abadox, but I'm thinking, you're saying Abadox, and in my mind I keep thinking Scat. Fuck that game. Everyone always goes off about that game, and I don't understand it. I think it sucks.
It's so uncommon, though.
Ugh. I was like, today I had to stop myself because one of those game like giveaway Facebook pages.
Riverboat.
Yeah, my Riverboat Sean over here always gambling money away. I had to stop myself because they had a Panic restaurant up there, and I was like, oh my god, I want that game so bad. And then I stopped. I didn't go in on it.
They always put him in this shitty angle that you can't hit him.
I know. Prickston. Yo. Jump man.
Well, he'll get you wherever you are, looks like.
How long? Look, that's not fair. How come his range is 7 miles long and yours is like pissing? Oh my god.
Alright, so what do we got here?
What do all these do? Who is this guy? Is this the Chinese? Oh, it's a Chinese guy from the movie. Sweet. Now you're fucking pulling out moves. Got that trip shot. Son.
Tony Hawk.
Here comes skateboarding Sally.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop. No! Yo!
How long is this fucking level?
I thought I was done.
I know, I saw that door and I was like, alright, victory.
Man, this level is relentless.
I'm like getting nervous watching this.
I know, me too.
It's making my dick retract.
I get that a lot.
Yo.
Here we go, Tony Hawk again. This fucking mic's in my way. I mean, that's the first part.
It's too hot in here, it's barking. I had a bad salad. Bad salad.
It's my new band.
I was just thinking about the other day. I was listening to, I don't know, I was on this old Metal Kick, and I was listening to my favorite Slayer album, Seasons in the Abyss. And, you know that song, Skeletons of Society? I'm totally gonna rewrite it to be Salad Society. Minutes seem like days. Burning from the acid rain! All these... Sometimes, man, I listen... Nice job. Sometimes I listen to some of this stuff that I used to think was so cool, and now I listen to it and I'm like, Jesus Christ. This guy's an asshole. Why do all Sunsoft bosses have water on the stage for some reason? Did you ever notice that? Speaking of metal bands, you know what album I listened to and I was really impressed by?
What's that?
I know you're gonna crack up, but I don't even care. Megadeth has a new album out called Dystopia, and it's actually really good. I was really surprised because I usually have a hard time listening to Dave Mustaine singing because I just don't like it. Yeah, it's just there's something about his there's something about his vocal timbre that just makes me just aggravated.
Can you go into the setting of this movie so I know what's going on?
So this is all from memory, so I'm probably gonna fuck it up and like Gremlins fan 96 is gonna come after me. But basically there's this dude who finds these creatures that look all cute, like the way your guy looks right now. And they're these like sort of special creatures, and he finds a whole bunch of them. And in the first movie, you find out that there's all these like little rules for them. Like you can't get them wet, and you can't feed them after midnight, and like there's all this other stuff. Because if you do, they turn into monsters. And that's kind of the preface.
So people buy them as pets.
Yes. We'll hit yes first. You only get one item? That's so lame. And then your character, Gizmo, is one of the ones that doesn't turn into a gremlin, and he helps fight the gremlins. With the dude.
Claymores?
I think his name's Joel.
I thought his name was Gizmo.
No, I mean the human guy. Whoa, what the fuck? Shitheads are coming out of nowhere at me.
Man, you are so patient. I would have jumped like a really long time ago. I wish I had that kind of patience.
Yo, are you kidding me with this?
This is like one of those levels that you'd make on Mario.
This is making my eyes hurt. Just like all the shit flashing, making my cataracts go nuts. This fucking guy's just strolling around on fire like it's a big deal.
Jesus.
Definitely did that on purpose, by the way. That was all skill. All skill with a big ass thrill.
Is that a rap song?
No, I just made that up. I'm just trying to look. Fucking hell!
Good job, man.
Testicles hurt. Oh shit! I got Electro Man. Yo, good luck killing this guy. Come on! This jump is like criminal.
Jeez.
Is that going forward or away? I can't
Going
tell.
forward. Man, this is getting...
Oh my god, dude.
Squirrel A.
Oh, god damn it! Thought I had it.
You were close.
I remember I got into the biggest fight on the big internet fight. Oh, look at me causing drama. Because someone was talking about how awesome the blinking light wind was, and I happened to explain our situation, which was we bought 2 of them and we tried one and it didn't work, and the other one kind of worked, but it jammed. It was so the pin connector was so tight that I almost couldn't get my game back out when I put it in. Like I literally almost had to take a pair of pliers to it to open it back up.
Wait, we bought 2?
Yeah, remember we bought 2?
Where's the other one?
I thought you had both of them.
I have 1.
I could have sworn we bought 2.
Oh.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. But all I remember was that the one that we tried didn't work. And people got so fucking offended the fact that I said that. They were like, oh, you know what you're talking about, why you didn't install it right. It's like, well, I don't know. I follow the directions and I'm not an idiot. I mean, I'm like not a complete idiot. You didn't kill enough shit, I guess. That's lame.
Nice.
I just want to get, I wanted to get a little bit further in this just so I can use my health. Like, you know what I mean? Like I got
a good time, yeah.
Oh!
Damn, dude.
See,
that noise.
I know, like, I know we don't have a video camera set up, but that would have been pretty awesome to see on tape, because I would have loved to see the face I made. It was, oh! I can't time that. I can't even tell. Oh my god. It's like I can't even tell what direction that shit is moving in. I'm just fucking trying to survive. Oh, thank Christ.
Nice job.
Alright. Now we're in hell. I'm like so stressed. I forgot to breathe. Oh my god, are you kidding me with this? Come on, man. Boob. That guy makes me mad. Because he won't sell me more. Yeah, he won't sell me more than one item. How are you supposed to turn a profit, you asshole? This part I just cannot figure out. Whoa. Oh my god. Super intense. Of course, I didn't really have much of a choice since I was gonna get hit by one or the other. Dude, what the fuck? Definitely jumping. I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking. Wow, you can't hit that guy? Come on. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm so angry. That like literally made my chest hurt. Like my chest is actually tight right now.
Don't die on me.
I can't, I got too many games left to beat.
Alright, I think I know the secret. Oh no. Oh no. The bat's gonna fucking shoot out
Hurricanes.
This is how you fucking... Damn it. Thing didn't spawn.
That's weird how it does that sometimes.
Alright, should I get the heart or should I get the power up?
I don't know, because if you get the heart, it's not going to give you anything. It's just going to give you like one extra one. So we'll find out. Wow, dude, that is so lame.
And
Holy shit!
well,
Holy shit! Holy oh my god. So hide behind the spikes, right?
you can't shoot past them.
Oh, I see.
You pretty much had it. You done?
I feel like I'm done. Like, I'm just like so. I haven't. It's just frustrating because it's like, whatever. I mean, it's cool we got to it. I mean, I'll keep going if you want to keep going. I kind of feel like it'd be worth it to do a part 2.
You want to do a part 2?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I want to beat this. I
two.
feel like we've gotten this far. It's like, it'd be ridiculous not to.
All right, we'll do a part 2.
All right, so let's do like a brief, like short final thoughts since it's not really final.
Okay. It's an inexpensive game.
Yeah. It's only like
It's-
$12, I think.
It should, yeah. I thought it was less than that, but maybe it's more nowadays. It's typical Sunsoft, right? It's the music's great, the graphics are great, the controls are pretty good, and I mean the cutscenes are really good. I don't really care about cutscenes, but you know, whatever. And then you know the beginning of the game is really drab, but once you progress through the game, it gets a little bit more colorful and animated, and I feel like they should have done a better job at the first level to kind of bring you in, because I've played this game a few times, and up until now, I've given up like early just because it just didn't seem that fun. But as it gets more difficult and further in the game, it is more fun. It's just then it starts getting to a point where it's very much like I want to be the guy, or Mario Maker, where it's like crackerjack timing for everything and all that stuff. And so
Crackerjack timing.
this is the kind of thing where I think if you get to a level like this and then just take like a little break and then come back to it, you'd probably be more productive. But the fact
Yeah.
is that we haven't stopped. So that's what I think. this game-
Yeah, I agree. I think it's actually a pretty good game. This is the first time I've really like played it to any degree. So I did have fun with it. I think it's a really cool it's a really fun kind of cutesy game that's way more challenging than it lets on, especially as you get further into the game. I was trying to think. It reminded me of a game. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of like Kid Dracula, and then there was another game that we played that it reminded me of a ton, and I can't remember it now. But it's like a fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, the only real problems I have with it is that I feel like they should have allowed enemies to drop health or given you more than one opportunity to pick items per level, because I think that would make the game a little bit less of a ridiculous challenge and a little bit more of a fair challenge. But I mean, like, the music's good, the graphics, the cutscenes are like ridiculous. They're some of the best cutscenes I've ever seen on the NES, like far and away. And it's another really great example of a really, really good Sunsoft game. It's just really, like, the last couple levels are really fucking hard. And the thing I don't like about it is it's one of those games that doesn't have a good learning curve. It has, like, a learning peak where all of a sudden you go from, like, 0 to 60. And I really don't like games that do that. Like, I like games that gradually challenge you and teach you to do, use more mechanics in the game gradually. Like, you know, start introducing the angle thing and then, like, start introducing, you know, like, I felt like the first level they introduced the conveyor belts. It was like, you gotta be kidding me. The floor's on fire. All this insanity's happening. It's just like, I don't know. It felt like it just ramped it up so much that, like, I don't, like, it makes me almost, like, apprehensive or apathetic towards trying to play the last two levels. Because it's just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me with this. And, like, even that last boss fight, it was just like, I mean, I guess that's another criticism. I don't think the boss fights are anything particularly interesting. It's just more like a don't get hit and hit them a whole bunch of times, which I thought they could have done something kind of different. I mean, a little bit cooler. I mean, Like, even the last boss, like, oh, he shoots bullets, but his bullets don't go through spikes. Like, why are they spikes? It should be, like, a wall. Like, why do the spikes stop his bullets? I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I think the part of the issue is that there's a lot of randomness.
Yeah, that's true, too.
So it makes it, like, a little bit not fun. You never know what to expect.
Yeah. It's another one of those games where it's, like, sometimes you get shit on. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game, and I definitely want to come back to it. Like, maybe we'll practice it a little bit, because for some reason, I'm like, I really want to beat this for some reason, because I feel like we got so far on our first, like, attempt that I think if we played it a little bit, that we'd be better.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So this is a to be continued, but this is Gremlins 2 for Retro Wednesdays. Until next time.